It started out so cool. That dragon, and then the dreaded poodle, and then the white kitty, crazy cray cray kitty. I love that one. Yeah, we created that. Kaylee and I created that. So
Nice.
it is. Well, it was a lesson on how to do videos. But hi, everyone. It's good to see you. And this is the first of many, hopefully, that we're going to do as a. Hi, Craig. Hi, Maureen.
Hey.
And Rooted Willow. Thank you. Everyone can see the chat, correct?
Yes.
Everyone see the chat?
I can't.
So we're going to do something a little different today. We are going to not take questions, but give readings. I know, they've got to change it up every now and again. So if you would like a message from Spirit, just go ahead and write down, just pound or message, all in caps. Just say message, all in caps, and then we'll just take it one by one. Now, as we've been working on this for a little while, as we all look at the name or someone comes up, usually with 5 of us, we're going to have someone go, whoa, get a message right away. And they just come right in and give the message. Other people, some people might take a little bit, but it's not going to be all 5 of us on one question. It's just going to be it's going to be quick. It's going to be fun. And it's going to be great. I think so. How you feeling? How you feeling, Linda?
I feel great, except I can't see the chat.
Hit comments.
Do you see the word comments?
Chat and leave.
Right next to private.
Click chat. Just click buttons until you figure it out. And these are going to be short and sweet, yes and no.
Oh, there's all my friends. Hi, friends.
Yeah, there.
Now I can see the comments, but I can't see us. Is that normal?
Oh, that's all right. You know what we look like.
Beautiful.
Sarah, how are you, dear?
I'm doing well.
Good.
Doing well now that the power situation is.
I know, seconds before going on, her power went out. It's Spirit teasing you. Just silly Spirit. Judy, what's going on?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm doing great. I have been having difficulties like Sarah with my computer. So we're having a battle and apparently it's winning so far. And I do have a video that I want to get out to everybody. So I'm going to be after the show that I'll be working on that. So please look forward to it. Judy, guys. So yeah.
I put everybody's check for me, will you? Everyone watching, would you look into the show notes and make sure that I have everybody's contact YouTube channel on? I think I did that.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did. Oh,
yeah,
good.
you did. Yeah.
I did everything except send you the show link.
5 minutes before. Hey, we're
sitting here with no one here. I was the only one. Wow. I guess I'm the only one again.
We wouldn't let you down.
No. Kaylee, look at you, all dressed in blue. How you doing?
I know, she looks pretty.
Yeah, very beautiful.
All the girls with the colors are down below. We're all wearing black and you're wearing white. So you should be in the middle.
Sharon, thanks so much. I love you putting those comments in there to help us out. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome.
Oh.
Bless
There we
you.
are. To book a reading. Yay, Sharon Sipe. Oh, Sharon's here. Good. I will finish up with Kaylee. How are you?
I'm happy. I came up with a really neat idea last night that I'm going to be developing. I'm going to be putting out a little series of videos soon. I really look forward to helping us get a little toolkit. All of us get a little toolkit that we can have on hand to basically just draw from when we need a little extra inspiration or a little extra help. So hopefully I can get that out here really quick. I'm really excited.
Nice.
Awesome. Awesome. I just saw someone fly by here and oh, there you are. Jenny. Jenny, did you want a reading? Did you put hashtag whatever? Um, hashtag message. You don't have to have hashtag. You just can take one on one. And also Sue Toffee. I'm glad you're here. You know why? Because you became a member. And thank
Yay.
you so much. You would like to come into this group that we have going on, but I don't have your email address. I don't think, because Sue Toffee and I don't have Sue Toffee in my address book. So please email me so I can get you the link, because we meet on Zoom. We don't meet here on YouTube where you don't have a voice. You get to come in and actually have a conversation. So let me just see. I'm going to start starring some of these. Rooted Willow is here. Craig. Karen Doyle. Hello, hello. Everybody's here. Chris Cassidy. Hello, all. Maureen. If I miss someone, sorry. I can't do left brain and right brain at the same time, but it is entertaining. It is entertaining. So Shirley Mills would like a question, or would like a message rather. And we've got T. Lynn. Hello, Maureen. Wonderful. Kathy. Hi, Louise. It's good to see you, dear. And we've got Sue. And there are going to be some people that I would like to send a message to that aren't in this group. They're in my subscribers list that I never seem to say hello to. So, Louisa, you said, I would love to hear from my guides, please. And you will. All the messages are going to be great. Let me just run through real quick to see if I'm going to hide this. I'm looking for a message. Donna, I've got yours. This would be done at random. And it'll be quick too. Da, 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 Donna. Again. I don't want you twice, but don't put your name in twice, please. Oh, good. You're going to email me. Good, good, good. Awesome. So I'm going to share the names that I have. I've got Shirley Mills, T. Lynn, Maureen, Kathy Persons, Sue Toffee, Louisa, Donna Marie again. Sneaking in there. Double message. You might get a double message. Annie is here. So let's just start. What we're going to do is just whoever. Now, as we go, a lot of times advisors will already be moving their cards around, already putting layers of cards out there. And then when a name comes up, it triggers it's like some of the cards end up like the Wizard of Oz when she, all in color, it kind of separates themselves. So that's what we're doing today. So
Deborah,
whoever
did you
gets,
get Willow on here?
I'm sorry?
Willow, did you get her? I didn't hear her name.
No, I am going to go ahead and star her name. I missed her. So I've got her. All right. So here we go with Shirley. And I've got my cards here. Ooh, I've got a little something for you, Shirley, and that is you're overburdening yourself. But you have grace under pressure. Isn't that nice? Which, when I see this combination, it tells me that your students have gathered. In other words, that whatever you're doing, there are other people watching saying, I want to do it like Shirley. Oh, that's really good the way she said. I'm going to adopt that. I do have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to get a lot better really soon. If nobody else has a message, I'm not going to call on everyone. Just jump in. Do you have a message? If you don't, okay, go ahead.
I have had one thing running through my mind since Shirley's name came up, and it's a window, and it's a window opening.
Ah.
I'm not trying to interpret it. I'm just giving you what I see. There's a window opening. So
Clear
that-
skies ahead,
There
because
we go.
you wouldn't open that window unless it was warm outside. So
I often think a window opening is like the time is coming, your window of opportunity.
that goes with the Wheel of Fortune, doesn't it?
Hey, there we are.
It really
I like
does.
that I don't try to interpret it too much, though. Let me just give.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. We got T. Lynn. Anybody who has T. Lynn? I'm going to move my cards around and see what's going on here. Just jump in.
I'm again. I'm not going to try to interpret it, but I'm literally seeing a cartoon unicorn dancing with bubbles, with a rainbow in this cartoonish, beautiful, beautiful setting. It's incredibly childlike and playful, and I think it is a little bit hinting at something magical or even miraculous coming to occur before long.
It's truly meant to be. I've got the magician here for all of that. I love that. Levity.
Yeah. So I got for T. Lynn, which was a Page of Cups, so a new offering that's coming in. And I think that's amazing. And it has to do with, it could be in the material world, actually. And what I'm getting with this is it's going to be kind of unexpected. So that's what I get, because I got the Tower after that. So it's going to be an offer that's coming in, has to do with some finances, and it's going to be unexpected. Or something in the material world, in the physical world. Is what I get.
Okay. Awesome. Maureen. Darling Maureen.
I'd like to read Maureen.
Great.
Yay.
I have the Page of Swords, and it's like, take your time to think before you act. Something is coming up, but you have the Strength card. So you have your strength, and it'll be needed until you'll be tested. But the Wheel of Fortune is the next card, and the Wheel of Fortune tells me that good things are coming your way. And then I have the Ten of Pentacles, which is good things: money, home, car, job. Something good is coming your way, Maureen.
Awesome. That is so great. Anybody else?
I got for Maureen, I got the Eight of Swords. So there's something that she may feel that she may be feeling stuck in. But the truth is, it's not that you can't get through it. You can. You just need to look at it a different way. And what's interesting, because the next card is a Hierophant. So to me, this says go within, because it's like you know exactly what you need, but you need to like calm yourself down. And I know that a lot of us are all going through some angst in our world right now. So I think that's probably making it a little bit harder to focus on and looking at it through a different way or a different perspective, because the next card I get is a Hangman. So you have two major arcana cards. So that's pretty important. I hope that resonates with you. So it's like, don't worry. If you're feeling that way, it's just temporary and it's just an illusion. You just need to go within and look at it a different way.
Awesome.
And the outcome,
Thank you.
yeah, outcome will be good. Yep. So.
Kathy Pearson.
Oops.
No, it's persons. Sorry.
I'm seeing a bicycle, and a lot of times I'll use a metaphor to describe, I guess it's a homonym. Bicycle is goodbye cycle that keeps repeating.
I like that.
And it feels, I also had this impression of something working out. So I think it's about something that's been kind of happening the same way over and over again, or something that you've been wanting to let have transition into a new form is about to.
Awesome.
Great.
Awesome.
So what I get for Kathy is the Seven of Pentacles. So whatever you're working on, Kathy, there is great. There's it's going to come out to fruition. I cannot even speak today. I apologize. So it's like, so everything, it's still hidden. It's still underneath the ground. So obviously you're not going to want to dig it up, like, of course, but it's there, it's growing, and it's very abundant for you if we have the patience and the nurturing of it. And what's interesting, because my next card is the Ace of Swords. So this is a mental suit. So it's all about how you put in to this project of the Pentacle. And the next card is the Page of Cups. So it's kind of like, it could be like someone coming in, an offering to you of love or a partnership or, something like that. But it's going to be so different that I think that it could surprise you. And it will all work into whatever the Seven of Pentacles is. So if you are going to be partnering with somebody else, or maybe looking at maybe doing something different or out of the box, I think that going in and using your intuition of the Ace of Swords and really kind of working with that, I think.
Awesome. We've got Sue Toffee coming up. I got stability for her, though. Four of Wands.
Nice.
And you'll like this part. The reverse tower, meaning the worst is over. The worst is over. No one else?
Well, I like to say I thank the Holy Spirit to make sure I'm getting the message just right. I can tell you I got to see a glimpse of something like a witch's cauldron, and it felt as if something is you're brewing up some magic, Sue. You're brewing up some kind of magic. And I could go on and on, but I think that that's the gist of it.
Awesome.
Something you're doing is really magical.
Wonderful.
So I got for Sue the Queen of Swords. So she's this beautiful energy of she owns her voice, and it's just this beautiful person here that's standing in her power and truth to word, right? And this could be at work, because this shows, to me, it shows a woman who's basically working in the material world, which is the Pentacles. But what's interesting about this is that by looking at things in a different way, which is the Hangman, that the perspective is probably that, well, it's maybe not how I normally would think this, but now that I've seen it in a different way, it's given me more power to be the person that I am moving forward, is how I'm reading this.
Awesome. Anybody else? Okay. We've got Louisa. So, Louisa, what I have here is 2 pages. 2 pages. Brand new things coming in. Sorry, I had one reversed, but they're upright. One is Wands and one is Pentacles. So moving towards something stable, and wishes fulfilled with the Star, and you can't get better than the World. So whatever you're working on, it looks like it's going to come to fruition in a big way.
And I have a message from Spirit that says, the Page of Cups, don't let your emotions get in the way of what you want to do. And then I have the 10 of Wands. There's always more than one way to do things. So even though it's a struggle, the 6 of Pentacles tells me that when you share your success, you build more success. And then I got the 8 of Pentacles, and that work-life balance is important to create like perfect in your creativity, your life, all the blessings that you have.
Nice. Anybody else?
I do. I've got the Two of Cups. So Spirit, I believe, is saying that either with the Two of Cups, either through a relationship of some kind, and this does not necessarily have to be romantic. It could be a partnership, business relationship, neighbor, child. What's interesting about it, the next card I get is a Justice. So it tells me that Spirit wants her to know that the relationship you have with this person, that there's going to be some leveling out or kind of things that needed to be balanced out, because the next thing I get is the Nine of Wands. It's kind of like stand your ground. You might have to be a little bit more like, yeah, but no, something like that.
No.
I don't know if that makes any sense, but I thought it seemed like pretty clear to me. But
Awesome. Donna Marie. I got money coming in. New action and money.
show me
So,
more.
Knight of Pentacles coming your way. Sorry. Knight of Swords, new ideas. I'm sorry. I get that medallion in the front sometimes mixed up with Pentacles. So it's the Knight of Swords, new ideas coming in quickly, but you follow it up with action right away. Boom, like that's going to pay off for you. So you'll get an idea, you'll get an impulse, and if you go ahead, you can talk yourself out of going forward. You know, I'd rather watch this TV show or whatever. But what Spirit is saying is that if you go ahead and move forward with it, it'll serve you well. That action will serve you well.
I was kind of getting a glimpse of a rainbow and then coming to the end, and it's like nestled in this little cloud. And I jumped to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So I do feel like there is something monetarily satisfying coming up pretty soon. I also got the words, and I thank the Holy Spirit. It was like promises kept, promises fulfilled. Hope that is enjoyable.
Sounds like a full circle. Anybody else?
I got the first card I got was the Moon. So there's something that's not yet revealed, and it has to do with money, so security in some way of being attached to it, I guess, or an emotion of some sort. It could be either a person, but the thing, why I would think it's more of a material or something in the material world is like the last card I get is a Seven of Pentacles. So it's something that you're working on, and that you are still trying to see how that's going to kind of play out. There's still something in the air. It could be work, like maybe you're trying to get a raise, or it's still kind of up in the air. So I'm kind of like looking at that. It's really hard because I need more clarifiers and stuff, but I don't think we have a lot of time for that.
No,
Okay.
no. It's just a message
Yeah.
that they can form and figure out what it means. And without having an attachment to a specific question, I think it's going to add a different fragrance to this whole thing.
Yeah.
What about you, Sarah? Looks like you have an idea.
I'm sorry. I keep going in and out, I think. I don't know if my connection's bad. But I do have a message. So I have the Nine of Swords. So I do see that there might be a period of some worry, some anxiety, some stress happening.
Oh, rats. Yeah, she's been having trouble with her connection.
Oh, definitely.
Did I go out?
Yeah, you went out a little bit, but go ahead.
I got the Nine of Wands, so success is around the corner, so just keep at it. And I have the 10 of Pentacles, so it could be what's keeping you up, could be something to do with family, could be financial, could be something with your family legacy. But I pulled the Labradorite card, and this is the multi-dimensional card. And this one is saying to look deeper into your past and help heal. So I think whatever could possibly be holding you back or maybe giving you a little bit of worry, if you just look deeper and meditate on it a little bit, then the answer will come to you, because you definitely have it in you to fix this feeling.
Cool. Awesome. We've got Annie. I'm writing down the timestamps, so I'll put them in the show notes afterwards. So if you want to revisit these messages, or if you're not here when we give the message, then you can go into the timestamp. I know I'm getting really technical. I'm a technical.
I haven't. I thank the Holy Spirit. The image coming to mind is like literally a cone, and it brings to mind a cone of power. I won't go into all the history of it, but a cone of power is basically like a circle on the earth, and then as it's going up, the energy is being channeled in a very focused way, very focused, intent way, to make something occur, to reach the sky and cause something to occur. I believe you must be engaging in something kind of miraculous, because this feels like there's a purpose for exerting your mental energy in some kind of ritualistic form that's going to allow you to cause an experience that you really want to have. And I want to allow you to think about it as much as you care to, but I think it has something to do with a spiritual uprising. And I want to say it's going to be quite interesting to get a note from you down the line, because I think you might
spiritual uprising. That's so curious. Yes, you have to.
It is.
I love that. One of the things I got was the Lover's card, which means that you most likely will be offered an opportunity to work with others and take it, because the Nine of Cups is right after, which is wishes fulfilled. So life is synchronizing up something in your favor, and it will fulfill you in many, many ways. Here's the reversed Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. If it was upright, it's the feeling of loss, that you can't get ahead, that kind of thing. Reversed means that you're getting a handle on things. You're feeling quite positive.
I got the I pulled Carnelian, which is creative and passion. I'm using oracle cards as well.
That's
so
good.
Creativity and passion. And then I have the Hermit, the Magician, and the Seven of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is that you have within you to do wonderful things. You have within you to master whatever it is that you're interested in doing. So the Seven of Pentacles is showing me that you have the ability to build that legacy. And the Magician is showing me that you have the tools, you know what you're doing. And the Hermit is saying maybe go inside and kind of think about what drives you, what you're passionate about, and you will do wonderful things.
That's great. Great. Rooted Willow. Okay, 29. 20. Yeah, anybody who wants, it doesn't have to be tarot. It can be Lenormand, it can be pendulum, it can be natural abilities. I see that our Kaylee is doing natural abilities, speaking straight to spirit. I always like that.
I give you this. I have to acknowledge that the name captured my imagination so much that I instantly had this picture painted of a tree, but it's not a simple thing. It's this ginormous tree, and it's got this breadth that just reaches way, way, way out. And I thank the Holy Spirit. I cannot give you that as the message, but just it's an incredibly evocative name you have there. And I thank you for choosing such an incredible name. I thank the Holy Spirit. I think we've got a guidance coming from someone else for you right now. I just really approve of your name.
Oh, isn't that great? I love that. I got the letter card in the Lenormand deck, which means messages coming through. So if you've been waiting for something, you will receive it. And my timelines when I do shows like this personally is about 1 week, but I sometimes go out to a month because life synchronizes in and out, syncs in and out. But that's what I have for you. Judy, do you have anything?
I do. I dropped all my cards, so
Oh, which one's landed upright? That's her.
yeah. Well, for Ruta Willow, I got the Two of Cups, and this is beautiful because I'm feeling that there's a partnership that's coming in, that the Knight of Pentacles is going to bring you some tangible reward. And it's interesting because the next one is the Two of Wands. So this one means to me that this is like you working in collaboration with this other person, and that maybe even just taking the world by storm.
Nice. Anybody else? Okay. I have Anita Wong. She's not here. She's one of my subscribers that I haven't really seen in my chat. But I want to acknowledge her and say thank you for subscribing. And I would like to see if there's a message for Anita Wong.
I have a book that is floating in the sky, and it is open. I thank the Holy Spirit. I'm getting the guidance that Anita would be blessed greatly if we could get her approval when we interact with her to get a glimpse of what's something going on in her Akashic record, because spiritually, I think that there is a surprise there that can be a real asset for her. And it would be a real blessing to be able to get to help her out with enjoying something there in her record. I guess it might relate to a blessing that she has, a presence in her that is really special and electric and inspiring. And I want to give her a hand with that if I ever can. Or Deborah, you work in the Akashic as well. And God bless you. I thank you for being involved in all this, because I think there is something really interesting to hear from for you when we have the opportunity.
Awesome. I have, it might go along with what Kaylee was saying with the Eight of Swords. Some things, of course, we all feel like we're in this Eight of Swords, I think, with the climate, that way, the emotional climate we have out there. But understand, as you know, I am sure that the Eight of Swords is just letting you know that you do have choices. It's just that if you make choices right now, your standard of living or your comfort level on some other level might take a hit. That's what holds us into place. But if it is financial, you got someone coming around the corner with the Queen of Pentacles to help you out there. And remember that it could be love as well, because we think of money for Pentacles, but I read Pentacles, if you're already in an established relationship, it does turn into a Pentacle union. It starts out with emotions and all that tomfoolery, and then when you start putting together your resources and start joining your money and stuff like that, then it becomes a Pentacle energy. So it could be that. So I'll bless you with that.
I got the Three of Cups. So I got the Three of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. And how this is coming to me is that she's very wise individual who's very generous with her knowledge, very generous with her knowledge. And she has a lot of people who appreciate that.
That's nice.
So I guess my my cards that I pulled for her was the Nine of Swords, and I kind of agree with what we're saying here, is that there's some feeling of just despondent, or it could be like collectively that we're all feeling, of course, or it could be just something specific to her. But the Knight of Swords comes in next, which is, someone here to help her to cut through that, is how I'm feeling. But in the next one is the Nine of Wands, which is interesting. You got Nine of Swords and Nine of Wands in between. Yeah. So it's like holding your ground and really taking space on who you truly are to kind of put things together in perspective to what is real and what you can actually do and work with, and what is just stuff that you just have to, like we all have to just kind of, hope for the best. But I think that standing your ground is going to be the end result out of all of this madness. And there's power in this. So I think that she's got it. She just has to know that, hey, yeah, that's why I've been feeling like that, or that makes me, think too much. And, but knowing that, then, I become stronger in my own resolve.
I just love the 9 of, I love that card because it means stand your ground, stick with it and everything. But it also means to me is that when the time comes to stand your ground, your words will be perfect.
Yeah.
Your delivery perfect because it's filled with spirit. The right combination of that. Now, I do want to address one thing. Did anyone else have another?
No, but
Yeah.
When the time is right, because it's kind of on this topic, I'd like to share the guidance I got from Spirit when I was kind of laying around drinking my coffee this morning.
Oh, okay.
When
we have a break. So
yeah.
Anita Wong, thank you again for being a subscriber. We really, it means the world to me. I'm looking at the chat here and I'm looking at first name, last name. Did I get your question? No, you wrote it a lot. See, I took the first group and put it in a different category. And that's what I've not been in the live chat. So I just haven't gotten to you yet. No, Gina Maria, I have not missed you. I didn't forget about you. I didn't skip you. I just haven't gotten to this. We're going to, and it could be in random. I could get to you. I'm going to get to you, but we're just going as fast as we can with these spur of the moment messages that it just feels lovely. Now, I do have people that I'm reading for that I would like to gift a reading to that are not here. And I know that's counterproductive in a lot of ways, but what it is that I want to acknowledge the people that have subscribed and supported me, yet they can't make the lives, or they're doing their own lives. So tell me, Sarah, what happened when you were drinking coffee?
So I was thinking about our show today, and I just asked Spirit to start showing me cards. What the message I needed to share with everybody was. And the first card it showed me, that's why I pulled these gemstone cards today that my friend Linda had created. So what it showed me was the 5th chakra. And the 5th chakra is, of course, the throat. So it's about communication.
Yeah.
And right now the world is crazy. Mm-hmm. So I got the 5th chakra, and then I got the 5 of Wands. So there's a lot of battles going on right now, either internally or even externally with other individuals. There could be people who are literally like, if you go on Facebook, it's just a hailstorm of just negativity and fighting back and forth if you get sucked into that. Then I got the Temperance card. So what it's telling me is that we need to, instead of taking on this battle, kind of temper ourselves so we don't make it worse. The Queen of Swords reversed is what I got next. And
so now don't speak.
Well, the part that stuck out to me was if you don't think about your words wisely, you could say something that could cause more damage. Mm-hmm. And I got the Strength card. So that was also telling me that sometimes it's when you're facing these situations, we have the power to face them with grace and dignity, and not give in to that negativity that's in the world, not add to it. We need to add to the collective goodness in the world that's happening, try to make it more positive and better. So we have the strength to walk away if we needed to from a situation. I know I have, there's a lot of there's a lot of negativity out there, but if we just handle it with grace and moderation and a balanced heart going into it, I think that's going to help you better the environment, better the, I don't want to say the world, but
Yeah, but our personal world benefits our personal world.
absolutely.
And my challenge to everyone is when you're watching who's going to get what position in the government, don't care. Don't care who gets it. Try that. And you say, oh, I can't care about that anymore because it's hurting my heart. And it's okay for you not to care. I know that I always say you change your life at the level of action, and you should write your congressman and all that stuff. That ship has sailed.
No one's listening.
There's no action you can do right now that is going to shift this the tide that we're in right now. So now is the time to move into strength, grace under pressure, where we just watch it and not care. It's something we're not taught to do as spiritual people, as spiritual beings. We're supposed to care. But we've been through this for a decade now. We've been caring for a decade now. Now's the time to stop and care for yourself, which means ice cream. Anytime for me.
Rocky Road Jamaica says on a shirt.
So I didn't scroll down far enough. I'm sorry, I'm late in the chat here, but I did see that Kim B gave a donation. I do appreciate that. I'm surprised that didn't show up while I was in the other screen, but she's here now. Love to have. Thank you for that, Sarah. I love that you had that message for us today. I like that a lot. And I'm going to write the timestamp down for you, sweetheart, just in case you're not here and you come back to the replay. Okay. Kim B has her dragons. I love how she describes her dragons.
Yeah.
High Priestess. So you are very connected, but you know that already. And yes, you will be able to pull off whatever you're planning. I think you're planning to travel, and the money will be there to enable you to do that. And Spirit is very, very proud of you. 6 of Wands.
I thank the Holy Spirit. I was literally I saw a bunch of marbles, and they were coming down a chute down towards a funnel, and they were all being aligned, like they're all coming and being collected in one area. And I thought about it enough to get the understanding that these marbles are representing different ideas in your mind that are being funneled into a concerted path, a concerted place. And it felt like it felt like a coming together, like a mind that's been ranging in a pretty wide way is collecting itself and coming into a coalescence in order to make new ideas occur from the combination of all these other ideas. So I caught a gist of it being a pretty opportune time to gather all your thoughts, to gather your buds together, and enjoy doing something really creative and innovative and interesting in that mind of yours, Kim.
On that cute little mind of yours and spirit of yours. I just love your energy. Anybody else?
I do. I just want to look something up. Okay. So this is really interesting. I'm pulling a whole bunch of different cards for Kim. So I think it's really, really nice. First one I get is Magic Prayer.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't it beautiful? And so, it's funny because I have a whole bunch of decks and I don't usually use all of them. So I just pulled it and it says, speak your prayers, listen for the answers, and act in faith. So Spirit is saying you're going through something right now. I don't know what it is, of course. So because the reason why I say that I have the Five of Pentacles, and and this could be, you know, anything. But what the Five of Pentacles means to me is that whatever you're going through, there is still light that's coming through the window. So by saying your prayers and asking for what you want, really asking for what you want, a solution to whatever this could be, the next card I get, which is reflection, you know, and that one says, some say that certain people or situations in your life act like mirrors that reflect back to you and teach you. What that mirror reflects, or excuse me, what that mirror reveals can act as a source of inspiration. So I think that this is the big key to whatever this is. So, yeah, I think that Spirit has your back. How's that? We'll always have your back.
I got the first two cards I pulled were the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords. So there was something that you were going through that was hurting your heart a little bit. But I have the Temperance card. So you've already found that balance. So you're already in the healing process. And I got pulled black tourmaline. So black tourmaline is going to go ahead and clear those negative energies for you, whatever you are feeling. Because the Nine of Pentacles is showing me that you can stand alone. You don't need my tiny little cards.
I would never be able to read those.
You don't need anybody. You have that High Priestess. So you have the intuition, the High Priestess that Deborah pulled. You have everything. You know what you need to do to help clear that negative thought patterns, whatever that is. You're well on your way.
That's right. The dark night of the soul has met the light. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Kim B would like to know what the cards were, Judy.
I'm writing them down. I'm a slow typer. I suck. I always sucked at it. So I'm getting them out.
And Donna Marie, thank
everybody.
you for the donation. Donna Marie made a donation.
I saw that. I was just going to celebrate that as soon as we
I
were.
sent it, but I wonder. I sent it. Oh, okay. She got it. Okay. Never mind. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Good. Dawn Marie, thank you so much. And that doggy of yours, I want to kiss that dog.
I love that picture.
Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. I got another donation here from Dawn. There we are.
And did you
And
get
she
Ness
sent
wants a
that on my-
message?
I'm sorry?
Did you get that Ness wants a message?
I did not yet. And but I'm working through it.
I'm working from the bottom up.
You're working from the bottom. I'm not there yet.
Are we doing Dawn now?
I
It's
would
Dawn.
like, she gave a nice donation. What she did was she brought it to me through my Venmo, so I don't have to pay. That was so nice.
No. Oh, okay. Dawn is giving me, her spirit guides are giving me chills. Just
Ooh.
chill. Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not ready, I'll just go forward.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Got the love card here in the Lenore, and okay, I'm not an astrologer, but Lalit was saying that there's love in the air. You can meet someone and it will be burn hot and burn out type of thing. But this one looks like it's going to stay around with the lilies. So I hope this works out for you. I also have the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. I'm sorry, it's the Knight of Swords. So you're going to, Spirit is saying you're going to meet a smarty pants, somebody who's really knows, can give a good conversation.
This is really interesting because it's funny because the first card that I got and I had like huge chills on me, it is called Encouragement. It's so cute, right? And it's got, they look like little lovers, don't they? And it's funny, on this deck, this is the Colette Baron Reed's deck, the Enchanted Map. That's what this is, the one. That card is the last one on the whole deck. And it says, you are receiving a nudge in the right direction. And it's interesting because the next card I get is the Chariot. So coming in hot, right? How I see this. So, and it's funny how Deborah picked up this love thing. And as soon as she started talking about that, I get caution.
You got what?
I got caution.
Caution.
Yeah.
Well, that could definitely mean, you know what? I want to go a little farther in that because everyone's saying that burn hot, burn out. And then
Yeah.
I get the, so I wonder if it's her perspective of this new meeting that it would stick around. But oh, isn't that interesting?
Yeah. So it was funny because I think, oh, this is great. You know, encouragement, they're encouraging you. And then you brought up the love. And I think, well, there's two little animals here, right? I'm thinking great, but then it's coming in hot. And then when you started talking about it, it came up with caution. I'm like, oops. And I'm never one to like sugarcoat things. So let me just read this to you. So with this caution, this card is the signal not to rush things, to ask. It asks you to go slow and listen to your inner voice. If something doesn't feel right about a situation that you're in, ask questions, honor your intuition, and proceed with care. So that's all it is use your smarts, you know. But the funny thing was when I got all this chills, I was so excited when I got this. And then it went away when I got that.
I love that.
I think
Keep
Judy
us
and I are
posted.
on the same page.
Life is playing with us. Spirit's playing with us, teasing us.
I pulled the Three of Swords reversed. And then the Queen of Pentacles. So along the lines of the caution, there's something with the Three of Swords reversed means, you know, you're getting over heartbreak, you're recovering. Maybe there was something in the past that is guiding this Queen of Pentacles to just kind of think, have a loving heart, but think very methodical about it. Take it slow, take your time, be cautious. And then I pulled Ruby Fuchsite, which is one of my favorite cards or my favorite stones. I love Ruby Fuchsite. It's a happy, every time I see this stone, I smile. My heart just opens up. So this is the card of the heart, not necessarily love, but your heart. So make sure to take that time and go inside your heart and see the best route through this.
Nice.
Awesome. So we have Tina Maria. You skipped me. Message. I love your humor. If you didn't know where this was coming from, you'd think, oh, what a bossy bitch, but she's not.
She's a bossy bitch. We can say that.
We can all be a bossy bitch. No, I don't take it that way.
No, she's sweet.
Yeah,
She's very sweet.
We've got to mark the time here.
Oh.
Do you have something for her, Linda? It looks like you're doing something there.
Well, I've got the Five of Swords, and that tells me that sometimes the victory is not worth the cost. But then I have the Four of Swords, and that tells me that you need time to rest. So much is going on, and take time to focus, and the answers will come to whatever you're concerned about. And then I have the Three of Pentacles, and if you reach out for help you need, you'll get it. The other thing I have is the Four of Wands. And that tells me that the opportunities that you have worked so hard for are coming for you. That's what I got.
It's awesome.
So what I got for Gina Maria is the details. And
Nice.
if we know Gina, she's really very good at what she does. So she loves, she's very hardworking and she's into details. Mm-hmm. So my next card, honey, is the Six of Cups. So it looks like you may be working with or communicating with people, or maybe they might want to communicate with you in regards to somebody that you worked with in the past. So somebody from your past may be coming through to see if you will collaborate with them. And the interesting thing about that is the next card that I get is a determination. So there's going to be a little bit of a push-pull, and maybe like, or even going out and reaching out to these people, being determined to reach out with somebody from your past to get the next position that you're interested in, is what Spirit wants to say.
I got to jump in here because I have collaboration as well with the Two of Cups, and then the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a woman, or a person, that's you right now, that chooses her own destiny. And so when you collaborate, you won't find yourself, your personality or your niceness bleeding into the caring of others. This is business. I think it's business. And so this collaboration coming up looks quite promising. You'll be the boss. You'll be driving the car. That's it.
I like that.
All right. First name, last name. She tried to put it in several times.
Oh, poor thing. Okay.
That's frustrating, but I'm not as fast either. Let me write this down.
I like her or his handle, first name, last name.
Yes.
Did you get CJ for a message?
No, there's a lot of people I haven't gotten. We're running close to the end of the hour, but we're trying to do them as fast as we can. First name, last name.
Boy, I hope you can't hear all that.
Oh, wow. I've got some cool stuff. I got a cool message for you, first name, last name. First of all, Two of Wands. The 2 and 3 of Wands are always good news because it means there's baby steps. There might be baby steps because it's only a 2 and a 3, but there's baby steps toward, but they're all the steps are successful steps towards your goal. And it looks like whatever effort you're making with the higher, in other words, if you're deepening your spiritual practice, you have got help on that and direct line with that. And I do believe there's going to be some epiphanies with the 10 of Cups. It's like you're going to, when the penny drops or that last puzzle piece snaps into place, that's coming for you. That's, if you're not feeling it right now, it looks like it's right around the corner. So it's on a spiritual level. There's that. Anybody else?
I can't explain what it is, but I see a clock and I see the hands pointing to 2 o'clock. And I think the Holy Spirit, it has some thought along the lines of time for 2. But do I understand it? No, I just give it.
That's interesting because first card I get, oh my gosh, is cleanse. And I thought that's really interesting. So this deck I don't use very often at all. So I'm just going to that's why I'm trying to go between a couple of decks. It says cleansing is a beautiful way to show love and appreciation for yourself, your belongings, and your space. It's wiping away the dust and the grime to reveal your shine underneath, bringing a sense of calm. The next card I get is Come Together. This is so cute. Again, it's another giraffe card. Can you see that?
Oh, nice.
There you go.
It's very pretty.
And And it's interesting because love needs to be shared. So it says it needs to be expressed. Drawing the come together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion in all forms of expression: romantic, familial, unconditional, and spiritual. That's what I get.
Yay. Sounds
Yay.
good. Here's Ness, 333. God bless you. It did not propagate on my dashboard here, so I'm sorry I'm late to the party with you.
So I have a message for Ness. The King of Cups came up as my emotional water sign. But then there was the 8 of Wands, which is take action on your ideas. Life is moving ahead. And I know you have a lot going on. The 5 of Swords was next, and that sometimes the victory is not worth the cost, but the 2 of Wands came up, and it's like, believe in your personal power, Ness. You can do this. And the 7, number 7, which is my favorite number, the Chariot. Things are moving. So you have a job to do. You know what it is. Get her done. That's my message. I love Ness.
I have a message too. I got the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. So what I am getting is there's something that might be making you feel insecure, like somebody, maybe a person, could be your inner thoughts, like someone's taking credit for your work, or something's going on kind of making you feel like you're being taken advantage of. But stand your ground. You know exactly what you need to do, because the 8 of Pentacles is telling me that you are a master. So you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go along with the energy that we read, because I got citrine, which is energizing. So whatever you are doing, you're going to do it fabulously. So don't let this worry or the 7 of Swords energy get in your way, because it's not going to slow you down.
Oh, cool. Spirit wants to talk about your emotions. And I know that you've been having a hard time lately, but it looks like there's some social interactions you're going to be going with the 3 of Cups, and it's going to be with new people. This could represent, the Page of Cups can represent someone new coming into your life, a new relationship, that type of thing. And it looks like the reverse 3, it isn't going to be like other collaborations, if you know what I mean. It's going to start out brand new with the Page assuring us. So it looks like someone's coming around the corner.
I can mention a really weird visual I was getting as quickly as I can describe it. It's Ness on a giant quarter at a desk, and the quarter is turning around, and so the desk is slowly rotating around. And what I was getting is the things that stood forward. I think the Holy Spirit, the things that stood forward is something to do with quarter being like give quarter, give mercy.
Oh.
And it being related to work, and it being related to things coming around. What goes around comes around. So I feel like giving, I see now your comment about people taking credit for your work. Give as much quarter as you can, and what goes around comes around. What they did is not going to profit. It'll profit you better to just give them a little bit of, I'm not as concerned about it as I would be if I was insecure. Don't be insecure about it, and concern yourself not. It also, it just felt really funny, the whole image. I mean, I'm literally seeing you on a giant quarter So I wanted to give that.
So cool. I love that. And the position you're in, Ness, I understand that when you move into and declare to the world who you are through your writing and through moving into a declaration of truth of Ness in the world, sometimes we have to walk into the room with our self-esteem a foot in front of us. And that's tiring sometimes. So understand that might be part of this sheer disappointment in other people, that loss of faith in your colleagues that took your work, took advantage of you when you were sick. So it'll come back. Your joy will definitely come back, because what you have, the people who make a difference in your life in a positive way know who you are. Well, it doesn't matter what anybody else, and they know what the others are doing. Water Lily says, I can't find where I can send you a thank you donation. Do you want to put your Venmo in there?
How do I find that again, Deborah? I don't know a lot about this. Hold on, I gotta look at the phone, right? That one's on the phone. I have that. I think it's Kim. Hold on. Y'all are gonna have my long name in a second. And thank you so much, Water Lily. You're a doll. Thank you.
I have it as Kimberly Gordon.
Is it like Kimberly Dash Gordon?
It's at. I have it as Kimberly Gordon, unless I sent it to the wrong person.
No, you sent it to the right person.
I'm going to write it here in the chat for you. That's awfully generous. We really appreciate this.
Ness got it. Oh, PayPal. That one is. No, I can find
Venmo.
it.
Kimberly Gordon Venmo. Oh yes.
There we go.
Maria, you're so sweet. Very much so. And
so I did have more for Ness. If
sorry, I guess there was a different Venmo for you. Maybe I did send it to the wrong person.
No, that one is me, I think. But then I also just put
your
a
Venmo
PayPal in there that
at
I
the top. It'll tell you.
Maybe that was PayPal. I don't know.
No, you got that one.
Let's move forward. I'm sorry, we had more for Ness.
Ness has it for you.
So,
so
it's interesting. Again, I pulled from the Enchanted Map, and this one was called Ghostlands. So, and I thought, oh, that's kind of interesting. It's kind of different. So I looked it up, and it says you can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. And basically it talks about whenever you set your sights too far ahead, that you run the risk of losing your footing, and you rarely do the present. And rarely does the present and the future match up. So they're basically saying stay present and stay grounded. Because the next one I got, and I pulled from the angels and the ancestors, because I really thought that you needed to hear something a little bit in a higher level. And I got for you, Ness, the High Priestess, which that's an amazing card. It says harness the mystic power, align with the light, and focus on all things positive. So both of these cards are pretty much saying the same thing. Staying here present and use your power, because you have the power. And unfortunately, I don't know your situation about the people that kind of took advantage of your situation at work, but I think that once you harness your power, it might be something that they'll have to reckon with later. So I'm just going to throw that out there. Don't do that again. So, yeah.
Oh, this has been fun, and I'm sorry, Ness. You're like our mother, the club's so mother, and she says, At Grow Your Light with Deborah Zaka. I think you skipped one person on my reading above the woman on the top right.
That is too fun. I want to remember something that was going through my mind earlier, and unfortunately, I think she's already left the chat, but it was related to Maureen.
Okay.
And I don't know if you'll be able to catch this later, Maureen, because I remember you saying you were leaving. I've had this image that popped up when we were looking at your Jennifer reading earlier, and I couldn't understand it very well. It was literally a diamond necklace, but it was multiple strands of diamonds. How they were arranged was like they were sort of jumbled together. And what was happening was, I gather, and I thank the Holy Spirit, it was a gradual untangling, straightening out, and beautifying of this string of now I'm getting it's a string of pearls. It was this beautifying of something, and I didn't know why, but it just kept coming back, and I started to get really pondering on it. So
Oh,
if you have a chance to come back and review, I hope you can get that.
I'll make sure it's in the timestamp.
Nice.
Thank you, Deborah.
So, absolutely. And this has been fun. It's a little new and different. And we didn't catch everybody. We didn't give everyone a reading. And I'm sorry about that. I wanted it to go so quick that we could have a message. It's just fun. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
it's
many
great.
of us. Some of us read, some of us didn't read everyone, but I had a blast. I think we should do this more often.
I'm in.
All right. All right. Great. And thank you, everyone, on my subscriber list that doesn't
Yay.
pop in, but those of you who do subscribe, I really appreciate it. And please subscribe to everyone else here. I know that Linda, you do not have a YouTube channel. She's incognito
Yet.
yet.
I will be a sidekick.
Oh, she's
She'll be our ready to die girl.
I was. Thank you, Water Lily.
Thank you, darling.
I did see a donation, and I appreciate that. I didn't know your name was Sandra Wilson. Either that or you've got Sandra Wilson's account and threw some scratch my way. I appreciate you very much. Every nickel helps. I've got to tell you that. I adore everyone. I enjoyed everything. We'll be back again sooner than later because this was just too fun. And we will see each other again later. Hang on. We've got to say goodbye now.
Bye.
Bye.